there's some things that you can't prepare for, some risks you can't avoid. It's just part of life. Nobody wakes up in the morning saying, I'm going to get rear-ended at a red light today. Certain things, it's just, unfortunately, it can happen to anyone at any time. And I think that makes a lot of people uncomfortable because it's a big, scary world and you don't know what's going to happen to you when you leave your door every morning, what the world has in store for you. And obviously, we can't live our lives, and I don't encourage anyone to live their lives in fear to the point where you're so concerned about every little thing that might happen, even the things you have no control over, that it's causing you to not fully engage and live your life. So it has to be a balance. And I think as attorneys, we try to strike that balance because otherwise we'd never be able to leave our house. We've sued, one example, and we've sued Walmart, I don't know how many times over the years for various things. But that doesn't mean we think Walmart is the most dangerous place in the world. We'll both occasionally step into Walmart when we need to buy something. It's just understanding, I guess, seeing the risks and understanding which risks are just, there's nothing that can be done. It's just a risk we have to accept and live with, versus as an attorney, we know that this is dangerous, even if other people don't. So we're going to take some steps to try to mitigate or reduce the risk and not have the worst case scenario be a possibility if we can avoid it. And it's something truly egregious and significant.
And I would say the best defense as you navigate this world is actually offense, especially when it comes to certain types of insurances, right? We live in Texas, we live in Houston. We have so many major freeways and highways. And I think people forget we are an expansive city. You're driving anywhere from 45 minutes to several hours a day when you're trying to get to work, get to school to pick up your kids. You're driving across the entire city. And I will say this over and over and over again. Don't assume if you're in a car wreck or a truck wreck or whatever, or even just a pickup truck, that the other person has insurance that is going to cover you. I say this as a personal injury attorney. I say this as someone who has a lot of knowledge about the insurance industry. You assume that there's a chance you're going to get a car wreck, especially in a city like Houston. And the real question is, are you covered through your own insurance? Do you have insurance coverage that you can use if the other party isn't at fault? Because you have to, when an insurance adjuster is going to assess every claim, and if they deem their person wasn't at fault, they're not going to cover your injuries. They're not going to cover your vehicle damage. You got to make sure you take care of yourself. And that's making sure that you're covered, because also there are a lot of uninsured drivers who are driving vehicles that don't have insurance, or you might end up in a hit and run situation.